Alright, what's up? It's Gokuma. Welcome to the channel. And today, gonna play some more Wolverine's Revenge. I've played a lot of bad games, like, over the years. Um, some, were just bad because, I don't know, maybe there wasn't much going on with the game, things were kind of lacking. Maybe certain things weren't, like, that good. But this game is one of the worst games that I have played. Nothing about this game is fun in any way. Everything that they try to do in this game, because I started playing this game last night, and I saw that it shouldn't be like a terribly long game to play through and finish, but uh, unfortunately it's a pretty shit game, and it's kind of part of the reason that it's taking me like a long while um to get through. Like last night I played the game for maybe like a few hours, and I only got like halfway through the game. And so I know tonight like I won't be able to finish the game. Maybe I'll get through another act if I'm lucky, but other than that, like, yeah, I'm definitely not finishing the game tonight unless like the rest of the game is just nothing but hack and slash or something. But this game is like hardly that. Like it's like it, yeah, it. This fucking game. It's like they give you a game where you get to play as Wolverine, and they make him into a little bitch. Like it's just it doesn't he doesn't look or feel like Wolverine. Like the because the combat first off, the combat is really bad in in this game. Um there's times where like me kicking an enemy is like somehow more effective than me using my claws. Because what's weird is that I'll be attacking an enemy and like nothing's going on, but like my claws just like whiff right through. And it's like it's so annoying. um you know the context button stuff is pretty bad. Boss fights are awful because boss fights, it's like you're not just hacking and slashing and like like trying to like evade or dodge or whatever. It's like a lot of it is trying to use the contextual um like button press at the right specific occasion, to do the right attack, to hopefully hit them towards the right direction for them to actually like take damage. And it makes no sense how it works. um and last night I had a boss battle with Sabretooth, and I shit you not, the game bugged out. Like it took me to my sixth time, like I think like three times beating him, in order to like finally um get finish the level and get to the next level. um so basically what happened was, um two of those times I drop kicked them towards like the trucks, but then somehow he, like, I don't know, like ended in like in a wall or something, and he couldn't get out, like he was stuck in the wall. And that happened twice. One time, when the part where he starts picking up the barrels, I went to go hit him so he could drop it, and he dropped it, blew up, whatever. But then I don't know, something happened with like with my character, and like he like fell, I think, but then I don't know, he just like froze in place and like couldn't like move or anything. Um and then the two other times was like I beat him, but then I would beat him. So this was what would happen when you beat bosses. You beat the bosses, and they drop like a file, and they drop name tags which you need to collect so you can upgrade Wolverine. Like you can upgrade his strike moves. And so two times I would beat Sabretooth, and one of the items I needed to pick up would be like would be in a wall, because by the time I killed Sabretooth, like he was next to um to a wall, or to the environment or something. And I couldn't get the item, and because I couldn't get the item, the game won't let me finish and continue. Which is really poor, because what they should have done was, whenever I initiated that part, like it should just cut like into some type of like cutscene, like in the middle of the map or something, so that way when Sabretooth dies, I can pick up the stuff. So now it's like, okay, now I have to make sure that like I do the thing that I need to do to beat Sabretooth, but I have to do it in the middle of the map, because if I do it towards the edge of the map, then there's a chance that one of the items, namely the name tags, will end up going through the environment, and I won't be able to collect it. So that happened two times. That happened two times. So it took me my sixth try to fight Sabretooth, to like finally be able to kill him in the middle of the map, or beat him in the middle of the map, collect all the name tags, and then for the game to let me fucking continue. Like, yeah, this game is really, really fucking bad. Like, damn, it is fucking awful. Like, I don't know what team like worked on this, but like clearly it was like among like their worst, like their worst fucking team. And I don't know if they like, like rushed development or something to like um because the movie was coming out, and they were trying to tie it in to the movie, so maybe they were like, trying to get them to rush. I don't know if it would have mattered, really, because it's just nothing about this game is good. Like everything about this game sucks, like combat, the stealth, like just everything is just so awful, and controls are bad, like shit is just janky. So yeah, yeah. Um, so I start playing in a moment. I don't think I need to. I don't think there's anything I need to talk about, but it sucks that I have to play this shit. Because I'm trying to play through all the Wolverine games, and this is one of the games, and it's just unfortunately playing through Wolverine games suck, because like none of his games are good. I It's been a few years since like I started I started the run. So I don't remember exactly like what games I played. So let me find the list real quick. Yeah, my nose is really stuffy. Anyways, all right. So we got Wolverine for the NES. Yeah, that game sucked. And I used to own that game as a kid. Like I had that game as someone got it for me at like as a present or whatever. Because it's like, oh, like he likes X-Men, he likes Wolverine. Here's a Wolverine game. What can go wrong? Lots can go wrong because that game fucking sucked. The game was garbage. Like, I remember playing that game from time to time when I was little just because like the game with Wolverine in it, and it's like I could tolerate the game for a little bit, and then it's like I remember like, okay, yeah, no, this game sucks. Wolverine's Rage for the Game Boy Color. I don't remember that game, so probably sucked. Wolverine Adamantium Rage for Genesis. Yeah, that game sucked. Wolverine Adamantium Rage for the SNES. That game sucked too. The Genesis one sucked more though. The SNES one was like it was all right, but it still sucked. And then Wolverine's Revenge for Game Boy Advance, which was the last game I played before this one. And the at the very least, at the very fucking least, the Game Boy Advance one sucked, but it was a lot better than this shit. This game is like easily like the worst of like all the Wolverine games. Like it is that fucking bad. It is that fucking bad. So, other than that, I also did not realize that it is the 40th anniversary of Legend of Zelda. Like it was the 40th anniversary as of February, February 21st, like just a few days ago. And had I realized that yesterday, I probably would have been playing Zelda, like some Zelda game instead. But yeah, I didn't know that until like today, because I think for me it's the 23rd. So yeah, so I didn't know until yesterday. I mean until today. Um, but yeah, no, it's the 40th anniversary of Zelda. Um, fuck, I'm old. Because I remember playing the first Zelda that came out for the NES. And then yeah, and then I played some of the other Zeldas. Um, like after that, but then I kind of stopped after Wind Waker and never got around to playing Zelda. Ever since, and there's been quite a lot of Zelda games that have come out since then. So hopefully, I can get around to them one of these days. But yeah, it would have been nice to like to play as Zelda. So I think what I'm gonna probably do is I'm gonna work on this Wolverine game. I don't think I'm gonna finish it tonight. Maybe I can if I stream maybe tomorrow, and Thursday, and then I'm busy Friday. Am I busy Saturday? I don't think I'm busy. I don't right now. I don't have any plans during the weekend, but this weekend, but that can easily change. But I think I should be able to finish this game before the weekend, and then if that's the case, I will. Yeah, I'll just get started on playing a Zelda game, like just for the sake of celebrating the 40th anniversary of fucking Zelda. Like, damn. So, anyways, all right, let me go ahead and get situated so I could play a bit. So, it's not gonna be like a entirely long stream, but I don't know. I'm hoping maybe I could, with the way like this game is going, I might just beat like one act. Like yesterday, I beat the game has 6 acts, and I managed to beat 3 of them, but it took me a lot of time to do that. It took me quite a few hours to do that, and I don't have that same amount of time tonight because I did sign on a little late. Like they were, I wanted to take care of some stuff because I didn't get to take care of anything yesterday because I had that work birthday tradition whatever thing, and that was really early in the day. Like that was like at 12, and I got home by like I think by like 3 or 4. I think by 4 I was home, and then chilled for a bit, and then started playing. And yeah, it's like I didn't bother doing anything all day because at the thing, it was like all you can drink, so I drank a lot. Or I didn't think I drank a lot, but I drank as much as I could. And and then of course I'm gonna come home and I'm not gonna want to do anything. Like I'm just gonna want to chill for a bit, like watch fucking random YouTube videos. And then maybe if I'm up for I'll play, which I was. Um, and I got to spend a good few hours, but it didn't get me very far. It only got me like halfway through the game. Right? It started. Enemies in the past have received I don't know if this is gonna be like one of those stupid stealth heavy missions. Like, and apparently Wolverine sucks. Like, it feels like he's on roller skates or something. Force field deactivated. Force field reactivated. Is this timed? Okay, I'll just go through the window next time. Force field deactivated. I'm gonna safe state. I'm gonna be abusing the safe state. Because if something happens, I fuck up, I gotta like fucking restart the whole level.
Electric floor. Let me just find the on switch.
too. I didn't notice.
Now, one of these chumps has to have a security pass.
Is it still electrified though? Yeah, it is. So how am I supposed to get down? Oh, can I turn it off? Oh, okay.
Guards won't recognize me if I keep my cool. Gotta make my way back to the terminals.
Oh, this guy's not going. Oh, okay, so I can go around. I was worried it'd be like one of those things where I'd get caught and I'd have to start over or some bullshit. But this is fun.
Ooh, frosty.
Does it matter if my dog finishes it? Oh yeah. Yeah, why is there... Am I gonna die? Just save it to it? Maybe I need this for something.
Heat sensor. Need to find a way to cool down.
Interesting. Okay, we're still alive. this one is fucking circle. Okay, so what do I look? I think there was anything else that except the sensor thing, but I probably can't go back through there. Yeah, there's... Unless I gotta break boxes or something. Oh, these boxes don't work. What fucking item do I need? I don't see anything. Alright, I'm gonna have to look this shit up again. This fucking game. No, okay. I think maybe... I have to fight these guys. Wait, how do you unlock the door? Okay, where the fuck did he get the item? But yeah, I didn't see him pick up anything. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. Other than I hate this fucking game. There's nothing else up here, just that switch. So whatever I need is it's somewhere around here. I don't know what the fuck. Motherfucker. What fucking item do you need? I haven't seen anything. Ugh. This game is so dumb. I'm trying to look it up. because this is about door control. Alright. What about this helps? Wait, what? Is that something about that there's a droid? What? Okay, there's supposed to be... a card here. Wait a minute, is this it? Dude, that is barely fucking noticeable. That is barely fucking noticeable. I hate this game.
Toy to play with.
Safe state.
Gotta use this droid to open the door and clear a path.
Oh, this is horrible. The game is so fucking dumb. Yes, I am. Okay, I did it.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! All security cyborgs report to level 27. Intruder is identified as an Alpha Class mutant.
Take it easy, guys. We don't know what we're dealing with here. Look out!
Oh, you're safe. Hey, Kaizen Cannon, how are you?
Where are you, Wolverine? Looking for your little scientist friends, are you? Well, you'd better get on the stick, old son, because if I find them before you do, they're dead meat.
One false move
that's
will
good.
ruin everything, Logan.
To exercise extreme caution. Just the little robots. I have to. Okay. Sabretooth's prepping for his WWE career? Yes. Okay, sentries deployed. Alright, whatever, I don't care. Now they keep slowing down. There's too much stuff going on. This is one game. But even then, like, where am I supposed to go anyways? Yeah, I don't see anywhere to go. Oh, there's a ladder. Toxic waste area. Across the bridge.
Some objects will hold useful items. Remember this.
Come on, this is I kill the robots. out their legs. Okay, yeah, I have to take out their legs.
Guards are situated all over this area.
Yeah, this game's pretty awful though. Like, it is pretty fucking awful. Like, I fucking hate it. Last night, I had to do a boss battle with Sabretooth, and it took me 6 tries to beat it, mostly because the game bugged out the first 5 times. Like, Sabretooth would get, like, stuck in a wall, or, like, Wolverine would, like, I don't know, end up freezing, like, in place for some weird reason, like, after something happened. And then the item that I need to pick up at the end that, you know, that show up around Sabretooth's body, they would... It would go through, it would drop, like, into the environment, and then I can't pick it up, so I can continue.
Stealth tactics seem your best option for this situation.
Stealth whenever possible. I'll try. There's already a fucking sensor thing right here. Like, there's a sensor, like, how am I supposed to use stealth when there's, like, a fucking sensor thing right there?
Too quiet around here. We gotta let out the party people. Let my people go.
Condition red. Condition red. Alpha cells have been breached. Most
Oh,
powerful
shit.
mutants are loose.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Bruh. This, oh, this. Like, we just so happen to have the worst. Like, yeah, I did not expect that. It was like, first I was like, oh, Omega Red, that's cool. And then they fucking showed Juggernaut, and it's like, fuck. Because he's gonna be annoying. And then, fuck. It's Magneto. The three progressively most fucked tones of oh shit. Yeah. Because, like, when I saw Omega Red, like, at first I was like, oh shit, like, Omega Red, that's cool, you know? 'Cause, like, there's a rivalry there, you know, and whatever. And then they showed Juggernaut, and it's like, so yeah, so it went from Omega Red where it was like, oh shit, and then Juggernaut's like, oh shit. Because, like, you know, like, Juggernaut is gonna be fucking annoying. He's gonna be fucking annoying. And then we get to Magneto, and it's like shit. Like shit. So yeah. It's just like it just Omega Red is like okay, I guess that's cool, and then we get to Juggernaut, and it's like, can it get worse than Juggernaut? Yes, it can. Yes, it can.
Pretty cool, Logan. Pretty damn cool.
Yeah, do this shit again. He wasn't even looking at me, and somehow you're shooting at me. Okay, you know what? I don't think it's necessary for me to kill them. They can't kill me. So I'm just gonna like just mosey on down. What was the point of doing that? That was weird. I was not sure I was supposed to drop there. Oh, no, wait. Anyways. Alright, so there's a force field here. I can't get through it. And I don't see anything that will help me. Like another switch on. I don't see another switch around here. Take this. No. Oh wait, it went down. Oh, I had to wait for it to go down. Yeah, see. Okay. The fucking controls and the camera. I was like, do I have to fight them all? Or is it kind of get a keep fight? Oh, okay. I can't take out most swords. They won't let me take out others like that. Wait, did I go back to the beginning? Go back to the fucking beginning. Get this out. Okay, so where am I supposed to go? Like, that barely looked like a fucking door. That looked like the wall.
Hines and Cornelius. You know who I am?
Your Weapon X. We know why you're here.
We always had doubts about the ethical implications of Department H's work.
Doubts. You're all hard.
Please. I've written out the Part A serum formula for you.
Chuck, are you there? I got the formula. Something's wrong. Xavier ain't getting through.
A psionic link? It won't work here. The void is shielded.
You'll have to wait till you get outside.
Sabretooth may be looking for you, and he ain't bringing flowers.
That is definitely a cause for concern. Alright, I'm gonna save state real quick just in case. Oh, that's it. Part 6. Damn. Like, usually the acts are like, I don't know, about 5x long. Good surface and rendezvous with Colossus. Yeah, because I'm gonna... Wait a minute. No, Colossus is gonna be useless. He's gonna be useless. Whatever. Stuff in this game sucks. Everything sucks. Life sucks. They do that? They just put their hands up? Oh, it doesn't give me the option. missing something? Don't have a key card. Okay, so yeah, this is where I started. Oh, there's a path up here. I didn't notice. Ah, great. This is gonna be great.
Cyborg or not, that was just plain rude.
Who died and made you miss manners? Better get scared, short stuff! You know you're no match for me!
Seems very angry.
Juggernaut is invincible when he's running. You cannot hurt him.
Oh, you fly!
Time for me to derail the Meathead Express.
Okay, so this is gonna be the typical Juggernaut fight where you need him to like run into shit. But how am I supposed to hurt him? Because he does that and then he gets dazed. But then like nothing happens. But yeah, nothing happens. So as usual, this game is not very clear on what the fucking I should be doing.
Where'd you learn that trick?
Okay, I saw the strike come up, like, literally. I don't know how to get to come up.
Ain't that irresistible?
I'll need a spatula to pick you up when I'm done.
Okay, I think I need to have him hit this. The problem is, Okay.
Caught me daydreaming with that one. You look good, stop flat. Here, catch this. Here, catch. Caught me daydreaming with that one. Looks like it hurts.
It's smart, don't it, big boy?
Looks like it hurts. Now, hurt. Sort of. No, not the helmet. What part of irresistible force do you not understand?
Ain't that irresistible?
Don't you ever touch my helmet!
But yeah, this is basically
You look good, stop flat!
the typical Juggernaut / Rhino fight in these games.
Don't you ever touch my helmet!
Where the whole point is you have them run into shit.
You ain't stopping me getting off this tin can!
It's smart, don't it, big boy?
I've got no time for you!
He's not gonna run
Feel the
anymore.
force!
Now you're gonna run.
Caught me daydreaming with that one! Don't touch the helmet!
Where's Colossus? He could have been really useful for this.
Feel the force!
It's smart, don't it, big boy?
Looks like it hurts. I've got no time
Motherfucker.
Time for me to derail the Meathead Express.
Am I done?
Hey, Colossus. Let's treat Tin Head to a fastball special.
Okay, what do I do? Yeah, I see that there's...
Here it comes.
I think maybe I take care of scrap metal now.
The loudspeaker said other Alpha Class mutants got loose. Who are we talking about here?
Magneto and Omega Red. They are gone.
Enhanced security? I'm sorry, bud, but after all this, you're gonna get fired for sure.
As you say, maybe I should not give up on the day job.
Now that you've blown your chances of promotion, mind telling me how to take down the quantum disruption shield? Pretty please. I hear you, pal. Time to get off this rig.
Part 7, Jesus. Am I destroying it? I can't tell if I'm doing the thing. Am I doing the thing? Like, I don't know what's going on.
Chuck, are you there?
Good news, Logan. Hank has synthesized the Part B serum. Did you secure Part A?
Here it is. Did you get that, Chuck?
Got it. But one thing, Logan. Our instruments detect a massive magnetic disturbance in an industrial area just east of where you are.
Sounds like Magneto. A mess of dangerous mutants got loose, and it's my fault for leading Sabretooth here. I should have taken him out when I had the chance. I gotta do something.
Do what you have to do, Logan. Hank and I will work on the serum, and we'll fly it down to you in the Blackbird as soon as it's complete. Good luck.
Keep in touch, Chuck.
Okay, I finally made it to the next act. Like, damn.
Attention mutant hunters. Attention mutant hunters. Your contract has been activated. Retrieve all escaped mutants. Surveillance cameras have identified the intruder as a mutant known as Wolverine.
You want him breathing or not, Warden?
Whatever's easier, Magus.
Just what I like to hear.
Who the fuck are you?
Power up acoustic and visual enhancement units. All weapon modules on ready mode.
Weapon mods hot.
Mutant hunters will deploy in the Troop Group transports. I'll be flying cover and command in the Phantom gunship. Yo, what do you call a mutant waving a white flag, boys?
A moving target!
You got it!
Logan, we've been tracking Magneto via Cerebro. He is heading directly for a steel mill in the forest, due east of where you are.
Makes sense, Chuck. All that iron, he'd be in his element.
Correct. And in a place that might provide the means for him to neutralize the magnetic flux limiter collar that is currently holding his powers in check.
So, if I don't get to him before he gets that collar off, he's gonna be chucking scrap iron at me by the metric ton?
Worse yet, Logan, the prolonged dampening of Magneto's powers may have even amplified them. He may be more dangerous than ever.
Yeah, rubs me wrong to ride another man's scoot without his permission. I can't be late for my throwdown with old Buckethead.
Ah, Logan. We meet again, and in a place where steel flows in rivers, and lightning converges with gravity.
Watch out for moving objects, Logan. I'm sure they have intent to do you harm.
I'm already dealing with Magneto. Gain access to generators and stop Magneto. Oh. Okay, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing?
Logan, you now have professional mutant hunters on your trail. These people are trained extensively on how to counter specific mutant abilities.
Where was supposed to go? Yeah, I'm confused again. Can I go in here? Oh, there's another computer here. There we go. I'm back out here. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, there we go.
The mutant hunters are all over the area.
Real quick, let me save state. All right.
This is your hardest test yet.
to reload state because. I mean, I lost. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. So Hold on, I'm gonna, because I'm assuming like maybe I was supposed to like throw the enemies into the vortex or something. But the only way I can do that is I have to weaken them, and then I have to like throw them. And by the time I weaken them, like they end up dying. But let me look at a video and check. Yeah, I was right. Wait, maybe. So yeah, I think I'm supposed to throw the enemies to the tournament. So let me load state. But I think it loaded pretty far, maybe.
This is your hardest test yet.
And if multiple people are jumping me, like I can't grab them. And then if he goes feral, like I definitely can't grab. I was supposed to throw him. Yeah, I don't get this fucking game. Okay, so just in case, let me save state. All right. And then they end up out. And then he goes feral, and if he goes feral, I can't grab people. He just punches all of them. Oh, it worked.
Give up, Logan. This is senseless. You, of all my foes, I respect the most. For you have integrity. And you have honor.
I ain't forgetting that you ripped the adamantium out of me once. Nothing respectful about that.
And now we duel again. Even with my powers tempered by this cursed device, I am far more powerful than you.
I didn't come this far to take a rain check, Magneto. I came to rumble.
The only thing you'll earn today is a death certificate, my friend. Your temerity.
Oh, well, thank you for actually telling me something.
You're really no match for me.
Shake yourself free, Logan.
Unbreakable? We'll see. Your temerity
This is really dumb.
but fruitless. Your temerity is admirable, but fruitless.
Oh, what the fuck happened?
If Magneto removes his collar, the repercussions could be immense.
Power to stop your health.
Your temerity is admirable, but fruitless.
Okay, so
Further resistance is quite futile. I call that a crushing blow. You insist on making things hard for yourself.
now, I know they're like, oh, he's a platform.
Mutants will lead the meek. It is our destiny. You are really no match for me.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, nothing about that helps. No, look this up because this is stupid. Yeah, no, this doesn't even help. Alright, whatever. Hopefully I'll figure it out. Maybe.
You insist on making things hard for yourself. insist on making things hard for yourself. Your temerity is admirable, but not fruitless. Mutants will lead the meek. It is our destiny.
Motherfucker. I tried jumping, but...
You insist on making things hard for yourself. I call that a crushing blow.
Alright, let me do this real quick. So let me go to state.
You insist on making things hard.
No, well, can he not attack me here?
Mutants will lead the meek. It is our destiny. Believe.
Yeah, like I'm trying
Believe
to...
me, I take no pleasure in this.
I hate this game.
Unbreakable? We'll see.
Yeah, like he doesn't do anything.
Believe me, I take no pleasure.
Yeah, no, he doesn't do anything. I don't know what the fuck.
You insist on making things hard.
And the strike thing didn't come up. Wait a minute, what was that?
You insist on making things hard. You insist on making things hard for yourself. Logan, leave lives.
Alright, because when I saw a video, like, I saw Magneto, like, go into that force field or something, and the person was able to, like, damage them. But I don't know how.
You insist on making things hard for yourself. Give up, Logan. This is sexless. You are really no match for you. Unbreakable?
Alright, I'm gonna try saving state here.
We'll see. Believe me, I take no pleasure in this. We'll see. Leave while you still can.
All right, let me look at the video again. Oh, okay. Like, all right. I guess not like that, dude. I don't fucking know. I fucking hate this game. It's fucking stupid.
We'll see.
Okay, I think. All right.
Mutants will lead the meek. It is our destiny. We'll see. You're really no match for me.
Problem is that I think where I loaded stay is like he's just running forward.
We'll see.
No, I still can't hit him.
Believe me, I take no pleasure in this. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
Leave while you still can. You are really
This is the dumbest shit ever.
Further resistance is quite futile.
Okay, he's over there now.
Mutants will lead the meek. It is our destiny. You insist on making things hard for yourself.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna chill over here.
You insist on making things hard for yourself.
It seems to come back here, and this might be like the only spot where maybe I can.
Further resistance is quite futile. Logan, leave while you still can. Further resistance is quite futile.
Alright, let me save state here. Yeah, I don't know. Like in the video I saw, like somehow the person heard him like while he was in there, but I don't know why I can't do it.
We'll see.
Try that. I keep trying to do like the jump slash.
We'll see.
Sometimes it doesn't come out. Like sometimes it comes out, but other times it doesn't. Maybe I'm supposed to do that move? I don't know. I hate this guy. Ryan.
Logan, leave while you still can. Give up, Logan. This is senseless. Believe me, I take no pleasure in this.
Oh,
Your will is surprisingly strong, Logan. Logan, leave while you still can. I call that a crushing blow. Unbreakable? We'll see.
Alright, this boss fight's gonna take forever. It's gonna take fucking forever.
I call that a crushing blow. You insist on making things hard for yourself.
Alright. Let me save state. Okay. Okay, hit him again.
I'm gonna be back this time.
Mutants will lead the meek. It is our destiny. Unbreakable? We'll see.
Okay. Try something. Oh, there we go. I figured it out.
Your temerity is admirable, but fruitless.
Really? No.
Logan, leave while you still can. Logan, leave while you still can.
Yeah, problem is that the attack that you need to do while jumping towards him, like at no point does the game tell you how to do it. I don't even think how to do it. Yeah, how to do it isn't even on here. So it's when I was looking at the video, I was looking at the comments, and someone mentioned pressing like the jump and attack button at the same time. This is still gonna take a while though, because each of those attacks,
You
goes,
insist
takes
on
itself
making
down.
things hard for yourself.
Motherfucker! Man,
You insist on making things hard for yourself. Unbreakable? We'll see. Mutants will lead the League. It is our destiny. Logan, leave while you still can.
Kind of ridiculous that I need to like do that attack like so many
Unbreakable?
times.
We'll see. Further resistance is quite futile. Further resistance is quite futile.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The worm turns. Logan, leave while you still can.
Save state just in case. Right. Like, that's some bullshit. It's like, for me to hurt him, like, I end up hurting myself. And I think in this fight, like, I can't heal myself. Or, like, I shouldn't be able to.
Unbreakable? We'll see.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Give up, Logan. This is senseless. Mutants will lead the meek. It is our destiny.
It's gonna take more than hunks of steel to stop me, Bob.
You are really no match for me. You insist on making things hard for yourself.
I have to do that like 2 or 3 times.
Unbreakable? We'll see.
Motherfucker. Ugh. I tried hitting the button.
Mutants will lead the meek. It is our destiny.
Save state again.
You insist on making things hard for yourself. I call that a crushing blow. vengeance will lead the meek. It is our destiny.
Looks like I got probably one more.
You insist on making things hard for yourself.
Is that it? Better be it. Okay.
Like it or not, you're going back to the
They didn't let me pick up.
You must hurry, Wolverine. The virus is taking hold.
Savor this small victory. It would be your only one.
Logan, there is too much magnetic interference where you are for Rogue to home in on you with the Blackbird's instruments.
Any ideas, Chuck?
Make your way back to the city, to the top of the Xenon building. There's a navigation beacon we can home in on.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, it didn't let me pick up the dog tags or the Cerebro information you dropped. I hate this fucking game. Alright, so I think the next level is supposed to be like, I think this is supposed to be like the last part, maybe. Because the last act was only like 2 parts. I think this is just the one.
Get scarce if you know what's good for you, girlie.
You looking for a ride to the Xenon building?
How'd you know that?
Maybe you are a good guy after all. I owe you one, Wolverine. I'm backing your play.
Lady Deathstrike.
They were all cyborgs under my control. Except for Sabretooth, of course. He did it for money, and for the pleasure of causing you pain.
You set this up? What for, Yuriko? Don't you know I'm dying?
Revenge, you fool! I wanted your death to be in my hands. You, who are bonded with the adamantium process invented by my father. You, who stole my legacy.
You want the adamantium back that bad? Come and get it.
The virus is breaking down your healing factor. You must be more careful.
Alright, just in case. Alright, let me save state here. Okay.
You're more metal than flesh, Rico.
This was interesting. It says something about reaching the helipad.
It's a long fall to the street below.
At least my guts ain't pressed onto a microchip.
Hold on, Logan. The Blackbird will be with you soon.
You get real ugly real fast, eh?
Admit, Wolverine, you have met your match. You have fought with honor. Concede and live.
My adamantium skin will bronze, lady.
The adamantium is mine, Logan. Give it to me. Soon you will prove death.
Hold on, Logan. The Blackbird will be with you soon.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Okay, that shouldn't Okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Wait, now she died. I have no idea what the fuck just happened. Alright, let me make a separate save state real quick. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck happened just now. Okay, so what the fuck am I supposed to do? Unless the game bugged out or something. Great. Look up the video again. Oh, okay. I guess we try that. The game might have bugged out, but it's hard to tell. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know why that worked.
The pain is nothing next to the shame of defeat.
Alright, save state. Is that it? That time I had a feeling I had to like knock her over the edge.
My death is not the death you will know, Logan. I have forsaken my humanity for revenge, and I will see no end of pain. Only an eternity of cold replacement parts and the smell of hot solder. You have won, Logan. For now!
Rogue will be with you soon, Logan. Hang in there.
Sugar? You look like something the cat dragged in. Best have a slug of this here serum that Hank mixed up for you.
It's you, little helper, Rogue. Nasty. You didn't bring me anything frosty to wash it down with, did you, darling?
I'm the pilot, not the cabin attendant, big boy. You ready to go home?
Can't ever go home again, darling. Just take me where I can put my feet up on the table and nobody cares. Reasons? Hell, maybe we all have our reasons. Ain't none bigger than revenge. Deathstrike became its slave. Revenge is a twisting, searing fire that burns deep in your belly. Take it away and you're left to face up to the reality of who and what you are. Revenge? I still want more. And maybe that's just as well.
Are you sure this is the one you want? He seems rather uncontrollable.
Yes, he is the one I need. A pure one of the strong. Begin making preparations for my newest horseman.
The loudspeaker said other Alpha Class mutants got loose. Who are we talking about here?
Magneto and Omega Red. Omega Red.
I like how it's called Death Strikes. All right, so I guess that's it. Just dumb shitty game. I guess they honestly believed like they were gonna make sequels, because obviously they were setting it up. Like, you just remembered that like Omega Red is still on the loose, and Omega Red is one of, you know, Wolverine does have many enemies. Let me pause the game really quick. Hold on, so it doesn't keep going into. But anyways, yeah. So Wolverine does have, you know, he fights many villains, but there's like certain villains that's like part of his like rogue galleries, and Omega Red is one of them. So, you know, because when I saw Omega Red earlier in the game, I was like, oh, okay, like we're gonna have to fight Omega Red and then Juggernaut and Magneto, but nah, like we didn't get to fight Omega Red, and I was just like, okay, maybe they couldn't fit him in the game or some shit, but they had a scene. But really, like, they were trying to set up for for a future sequel. Like they really thought like this fucking game was gonna get a goddamn sequel. But yeah, if it did, Omega Red would have likely been a very prominent villain. Of course, Sabretooth would come back. I don't know about Lady Deathstrike, though she looked really cool in this game. And then also, you know, Mr. Sinister and Apocalypse show up towards the end. So obviously the next game is going to have to do with them. But obviously this game did really poorly. This is one of the worst games that I've played in like a long time. Like, it's just it's incredibly buggy. The boss fights are like you're just thrust into a boss fight and the game doesn't really tell you what to do, and then the one time it did tell me what to do, it still didn't tell me what to, like, how to do it. Like there was a whole ass attack that Wolverine did that like I didn't know he did. And and there's no way like to check out like the move list or anything. So you know, also the game is incredibly buggy as well. Really, controls are really janky. Wolverine feels like he's running on, like he's on roller skates. Camera is shit. Like just everything about this game is just fucking horrible. Like no one did anything good anywhere in the entirety of this fucking game. So, yeah, this game was made by Activision, because there was a little while where Activision had the rights to make Spider-Man games and to make X-Men games, and they were doing stuff with both those series for a while. Like, they when Activision first got the rights to, because I think they got the rights to Spider-Man first, maybe, and so they made a couple of original like Spider-Man games, because this was before like there was a Spider-Man movie. And then once the Spider-Man movies started coming out, then they started making games based on the movies. But then after that, like, there were no more movies, so they had to like make other Spider-Man games, like Web of Shadows, um, Shattered Dimension, Edge of Time, before, like, you know, the Amazing Spider-Man came out, and then they made games based on Amazing Spider-Man. But after Amazing Spider-Man 2, like, that was that. Like, they lost, or they dropped the license, or whatever the fuck. Before Sony would get it years later. But yeah, no, as far as X-Men goes, like, I think they got the X-Men license around the same time, but like they didn't do as much with it. Um they there was a line of fighting games that they made, X-Men Mutant Academy. Like, don't know why, but they did, and they suck. Like, those games fucking suck. Um Other than that, like, there obviously there was like X-Men movie tie-in games. Um and I don't know. I think the only good thing that Activision did with the X-Men license was making X-Men Legends. If you don't know X-Men Legends, or don't remember it, X-Men Legends was a like 4-player co-op, like beat 'em up RPG type thing. I don't know how to fucking explain it. But it was a really cool game. Had like it was that those games, there was two of them, X-Men Legends 1 and 2. And both those games were like really well done, had a good story, has a lot of characters to play as, and you can play with your friends up to 4 players. It was really cool. Like, it was a really great series of games that ended up um becoming Ultimate Alliance, that or leading into the Ultimate Alliance games. And I think the last X-Men game that Activision made was X-Men Destiny Legacy. I don't know. I don't remember what it was called, but it was an X-Men game that came out for the PS3 and 360. And in the game, you played as, so there was 3 characters with yeah, so the game had 3 characters that you can choose from. And once you pick that one character, then that's the character that you play as for the rest of the game. And basically, you played as like a high school student who just, I don't know, discovered their mutant powers or some bullshit. And yeah, and then now you end up becoming an X-Men or whatever, and you go through that shit. And um it was okay. Like, it wasn't bad like this. No, like, that game, like, this game makes that X-Men game like look like a fucking masterpiece. Um, but it wasn't good. It wasn't a good game, but it was nothing like this. Nothing close to like this. But yeah, after that X-Men game, Activision would end up losing the license or dropping it. I don't know, whatever the case was. Um, and that was that. And then really, we haven't had. I'm trying to think, but as far as like X-Men, or anything like associated X-Men, like Wolverine, like we haven't had anything in a really long time, like a really 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 long time, which is like fucking crazy because at one point in time there were like so many X-Men games. I mean, Wolverine had games here and there, but more so like back then. um the last time Activision would try to do a Wolverine game again would be the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie. And that game was actually really good. It was actually really fucking good. What it's the type of game that they should they should have done. Like with this, where it's just you're just going around like killing the shit out of people. It's basically like God of War, but you're Wolverine. like and it works really well. And it ended up being like a really cool game, except like there's parts of the game that's like kind of bland, like as far as level design and stuff goes. Because in the game, um it like it it does flashbacks and stuff, and every time it does a flashback it's usually like has to do with the mission, um where they were in Africa that I think eventually led to them finding like the adamantium. And in those levels, like, Wolverine is in Bone Claws. Not that it changes anything. Um but yeah, for some reason like those levels are like just like really bland and lame, and I think also it doesn't help that you do so many of them. um and then when you back in modern times, like you're in various different areas and levels and things like that. um but yeah, no, the game was really really good, and a lot of people stand by it. But yeah, no, after that, like that was it. And now Sony has the rights to Spider-Man and X-Men. Which is funny that people always try to like get get them in a set. Um and we're going to be getting a Wolverine game at the before the end of the year. I think by fall there's going to be a new Wolverine game, so that's going to be very cool. And then sometime after that we're going to get X-Men. So that's kind of part of the reason why we haven't had any X-Men games or anything, cuz by the time I think Activision lost the license, then you know Marvel, yeah, Marvel was sold to Disney. And um yeah, and Disney ended up not doing anything with that. And eventually they decided to start selling their license again, which led to Sony getting Spider-Man, the rights to make Spider-Man games and the rights to make X-Men games. So we're probably going to be a good few years out before we see another X-Men game, but it is pretty crazy to go this long without a new Wolverine game or a new X-Men game. Like, that's kind of crazy. But, you know, shit like this happens. So, but anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna call it a fucking night because it is late. I did not think I was gonna beat the game tonight. Because it took me several hours yesterday just to beat the first 3 acts of the game. And then the fourth act is, even though it's like a couple more parts or so than previous acts, some of those acts were like really short. Like it was like I just had to go from like point A to point B and that was it. And then the last 2 acts, like Act 5, the Magneto thing was only the 2 parts, and then the final act was just the one thing. And fortunately, like I got through that without a problem. The fucking Magneto thing, like this whole fucking game is just fucking dumb. But yeah, I'm glad I beat it. And I can get it out of the way, like it's done. Don't have to worry about it anymore. And yeah, whenever I continue the Wolverine run that I'm doing, now it's gonna be the X-Men Origins Wolverine games. They came out with them for the DS, PSP, PS2, and PS3 360. And each of those versions of the game are different in some way, whether it's like gameplay or maybe even story. Not sure, but we're gonna play through each of those. Within the next few months. But I won't be playing it right away. Instead, I think next time I stream, because it is the 40th anniversary of Zelda. That's kind of a big deal, and I think I will start a Zelda game. And I haven't played a Zelda game in like fucking years. It's been a really long time since I played Zelda. I think the last time I played and beat a Zelda was, I don't know, maybe like around, maybe not quite 10 years ago, but maybe like, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago, something like that. I was playing the OG Legend of Zelda on the Switch, and I played it until I beat it. But that was the last time that I played and beat Legend of Zelda. So, but anyways, yeah, so I might be starting and playing that tomorrow. But anyways, have a good day wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Charismatic Canine, for watching and chatting a bit. Sorry you had to watch me play another complete like dog shit game. But anyways, yeah. So you take care. Have a good day and all that, and hopefully see you next time. And hopefully that next time will be tomorrow, and I'll start Legend of Zelda. So anyways, yeah, take care.